Yeah, sorry. You know how I be hogging that malort.
You do be hogging that malort. Thank you.
Well, just remember, guys, there's no shenanigans this episode.
Why do you keep saying that? That's suspicious. Are you leaving?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we believe him?
We're going to check.
No, go ahead.
You know, I think about how different that episode would have been if you just fucking checked. You know what I mean?
Damn.
You started something, Sterling.
I did. That's the whole.
Uh-oh. Why am I not logged into Twitch?
But that's why I want you guys to know there's nothing suspicious about it.
Shit, I don't know. What's the password for Twitch?
Well, hold on. I think we're live.
Welcome to the happy corner. You're live.
Can you,
I'll double check.
yeah, you might need to text it to me. So.
Yeah, don't say it out loud.
It's password 123.
Man. So lucky I didn't say what I thought it was.
I think I know what it is, but I'm not positive.
You're live on YouTube.
Yeah, we're live on. We should be live on Twitch too. I just wanted to go to the Twitch page so we could see like chat and numbers.
Here's
And-
my Twitch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Two lies and
Alright,
a
have
lie.
fun with this perfectly normal game.
What?
Said have fun with this perfectly normal game.
Fuck you. Are you kidding me?
He's full of shit.
Why? Why would you say that?
Get out. Get out of here
And don't listen to this episode while you.
while you drive.
I'll say this. It's just two truths and one lie.
What is fucking wrong with him? He's not gonna open that door again, I swear to God.
Yeah. Did somebody message it to me? I didn't get it.
No. I didn't.
Oh.
I'm sharing out the link, sorry.
Two truths and a lie.
I think I know what it is, but I'm not positive. I'm trying. I think it's. Wait, is it all caps?
I don't think so. Oh, are you asking?
Yeah.
That's what I thought too.
Like that? No?
Mm-hmm.
X,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm.
Just that?
I thought maybe it was those numbers
Uh-huh.
and then that. No. After that,
What?
after
this?
this,
Yeah.
no, but before that.
Oh.
That,
So
yep.
there.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. That's what I thought. That's not correct. Why did I just like think in my head that you were sharing the screen too? Like that we were sharing this experience
I'm sharing it on Twitch.
with everybody.
Hey, someone try to log into our Twitch with these passwords.
I thought,
I don't know why it logged you all that.
oh, you know what? I feel like it might be right here in this notebook.
Oh, probably, yes.
Oh my God, it is. That's so embarrassing.
Were we close?
No, we were kind of close.
Okay.
Here.
Oh, it's password 123.
Right. I'm going to text it to you.
Okay. All right, everyone, this is my phone number. Check my text messages. Clone my phone and check my text messages and tell me what this password is.
Okay, autocorrect's like, mm-mm. Bless you. Oh my God. What a crazy time we're having.
What a time to be alive. Okay. So, okay.
Like, we were on the same. And you did suggest that. It might have been that. Honestly. Don't fuck around. That was it. Oh, is that going to be for me? Yeah, that's for me. Can I say this one out loud? It's just numbers.
Yeah, go for it.
172423. 1724.
2, 3,
Yeah.
2, 6, 2, 9.
666 54 20 420 69 69 69.
Your password is prone to enemies because you say it on stream a lot. Just kidding.
Okay. Hello. Nobody's here. We're doing a thing today that we haven't done in a long time.
Yeah.
And we're still working on that because we decided to do it right before we went live.
Yeah. And I just shared it out, so the live stream, so
Nice.
we should get some people in a moment.
So,
Tag y'all in it.
so we're going to do words today
Mm-hmm.
because Tim opened his Bang Energy in front of the microphone and reminded us of the game. Tim, can you play the sound for us? Ugh.
Beautiful.
It brings me back. Like, that's such a nostalgic
Mm-hmm.
sound to me now. But that was the word game. KB and I pick a word for each other.
Right.
Or just one or two?
2.
2 words for each other. And if the other says that word, then we're going to take a little baby shot of Malort is what we decided today.
Just let it hit our lip.
Yeah. So I'm coming up with my words. Hello, T.
I will come up with mine in just a second. Rolling it up. I'm out here smoking.
Okay.
It looks like your YouTube is on that as well.
What the fuck? I don't know that one. I don't know that.
I'm smoking lemon frost.
Ooh, lemon frost is good.
Yeah, I'm rolling a little lemon frost right now.
I don't know that there's the first word in that, Tim. Yeah. Which is irresponsible. Okay. I have the words that I think KB is going to say. Hi, The Happy. First name, The Happy. Last name, Corner. Podcast. I think that one might be. Maybe. Hey T, what are you drinking and what are you smoking? I have in my grinder here this Days Off blend. It's rainbows and Florida oranges. I can hand it to Adele if you'd like.
Yeah, I'm just going to hand it. Just blow.
Blah. I feel like if you needed Adele's assistance with the words, because sometimes it's hard to keep track, you can show her the words.
I think you might have gotten a code or notification.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, it's me.
Is anybody out there?
Yeah, not right now. Not right now.
Vape and
Chromo vape.
what is chromo vape?
I don't know what that is.
T always has something that I ain't
She has something
never.
cool.
Yeah.
Something cool. I got a lot of edibles the other day.
Yeah.
A lot. I haven't tried not one of them. Actually, no. They gave us a bag of cookies. I did try one of those. Pretty delicious. The shit is a little dangerous.
But the edibles?
Yeah. I need them to taste a little bit like weed, so I remember that they're weed. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, to me, they're dangerous because their their effect is so delayed.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why they're dangerous.
What? Fix your face.
Did I say anything?
Your face did.
Did it?
Yeah.
What did it say, Amy?
It said, "What the fuck?" Is it? Are you looking at my words? Baby shots.
They're just itty bitty, itty bitty, 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 bitty. And yes, I ate. I wouldn't have even offered if I didn't.
That's the name of the flavor colors to Pen Smooth. What?
So if KB says either of those words, or Amy says either of those words. Got it. Can you help me remember?
I remember. I remember.
Actually, go back to me. I'm gonna take a picture of them because I
Smart.
will forget.
Smart. KB, why do you smoke this week?
I smoke because it's 2023, right?
It is 2023.
And we keep having to remind y'all what year it is.
It is not 20.
That's why I smoke.
That's why.
That's why I smoke. Because we have to keep reminding you that it's fucking 2023. That we are past the medieval times. Why do we have to keep reminding y'all this?
Stop.
Like, damn, man. Like, this shit's fucking.
Remind yourself. Every
Like,
day.
and that goes for all types of facets. Like, you know how long.
I thought she said all types of fascists. I'm like, yeah, it does.
Some of you fascists are really forgetting what year it is. I think you think it's around the 1940s.
Sorry, KB. Go.
But like we have lived long enough that we know there's cameras on every phone.
Ugh. We can
know
see
that
you.
people are everywhere on social media. That people can, you know what I'm saying?
You can be
We've
found.
lived a long time with social media now. At this point,
Yeah.
we really have.
I know teenage girls who are better investigators than any police force. They can find out anything about you just from social media.
But it's just about how people use social media. People still posting pictures of their kids. People still posting too much information about themselves. People still complaining and acting like Facebook is therapy, and it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but we should know that because we've already been through this shit with social media.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what make me suck. Is like, dude, like saying it's 2023 and knowing that people have not learned a damn thing in anything.
No.
Like, in anything. Like, that's wild to me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good reason to smoke weed.
Like, now on the plus side of why I'm smoking weed is because I'm about to turn up at the Janet Jackson concert next week, G.
Hell yeah. That's next week?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I'm just keeping that as in the forefront of my mind as we deal with the stupidity. Like, oh, I got some fun shit coming up.
Hell yeah. I love that. Are you going to go to Riot Fest?
Maybe.
I know. That's
I
where I'm
really
at.
want to see the Mars Volta. Like,
I've seen them. That's one of the bands that I have seen. I saw them open for A Perfect Circle. I believe I was in high school. So it's been a long time. Love to see The Cure. I've
The
never
Cure
seen
would
them.
be fun to see too.
I will always want to see the Foo Fighters.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is Foo still? Since you already saw him.
I'd see him again.
Okay.
Yeah. I definitely would. I have many reasons why I smoke, but like, I can tell you one of the work stories.
Okay.
Let me hit record and go. Full names, first and last.
So, I'm in kind of the front of the house. In front of the house, you're helping a lot of people with orders. It's kind of your job. They got questions. That's fine. I don't mind. So there's these two ladies at a kiosk looking through shit. And finally one of them's like, can I get your help over here? And I'm like, yeah, absolutely. And so she starts, saying what she's looking for. Which is like, most of the time when you're coming in for something and it's not just to get high, it's pain management.
Yeah.
And she's looking for some pain management. And I was like, oh, do you do edibles at all? And she's like, no. And then she starts to explain how edibles work to me, like in general. And I'm like, yep, I work here.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, so no edibles. And then I noticed that she just had like the menu pulled up to flower and sativas only. And I'm like, okay. I was like, you're not going to get a lot of pain management out of like just sativas. I'm like, but we could look into some indicas or maybe even some. And she's like, I need the sativa to get up and go during the day. And I'm like, okay, that's understandable. Maybe we can get you a hybrid that is sativa leaning, but also will give you the benefits of like some pain management. And she was like, I've been smoking weed for pain management for 4 years. And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, I'm not trying to step on anybody's toes or anything. And she goes, well, you are. And I'm like, do you want me to walk away? And she goes, yes, immediately. And I was just like, okay. So I just like turned around, walked to another customer. I'm like, how you doing over here? And he's like, I could use some help. And so I'm like, absolutely. And I turned the kiosk towards me and I'm like, what are you looking for? And he's just looking at me. He's like, you good? And I'm like, mm-hmm. He's like, they asked you for help. And I'm like, I know. I'm like, this has never happened to me before. I don't know how to fucking react to this situation. I was so like, why did you call me over here? Like, you should have just picked something then. You got like really upset.
I just needed to yell at someone. Sorry.
Honestly.
It's part of my pain management to belittle retail employees.
Retail employees just doing their job.
I need the sativa to get up. Word, like sometimes people find things as like find out a little bit of information. I think they know everything. Because like just because it's sativa doesn't mean it's gonna always keep you
Right.
active.
I got some gummies that has some like other things in it that like get you going.
Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
it doesn't necessarily mean that it's gonna be like, ooh, jolt of energy. Like, that's not how that necessarily works all the time. Just going, I got a sativa now. All right.
Okay. Some sativas make me go right to sleep.
Yep.
Like but I was like, holy shit, man. Could we dial that back a little bit? And then she was walking through, like I let her in the door. Because I am, my method is always kill with kindness. Because you can't go to my manager and say I was being a bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was being extra super nice. And I let this lady in. And she stopped and she was like, I'm really sorry about earlier. I just get a lot of anxiety when other people are around. And I'm like, okay. Like, it's totally fine. You can yell at me for doing my job anytime. You fucking crazy bitch.
Get a lot of. They come in at off time.
The thing is like, there was 2 other people in the room at the time. We were not busy at all. So I was like, me, like specifically coming up to you, it made you anxious, but you're literally the one who called me over. If you're like vibing on a kiosk doing your order, I'm like, bet you got this. I'll occasionally check it. How you doing over here? Good? You need anything? Cool. If you don't need me, I am not helping you.
I always think that like I always think like some people like they got to get out their angst in some way, and they're like, what is the most inconsequential person in my life? I kind of feel like that. Like some of them really do be straight up assheads, like in public to the people that, you know what I'm saying? Because
Yes.
they, you know.
I will give it to people. The majority of people are chill. Like, you're coming in to buy pot. Like, how can you be in such a bad mood? You know what I mean? So the majority of people are chill, but there are people that come in and they just want to be dicks to you. Like, they just want to be a giant ass. They need to take it out on somebody. So I had a real good one last night. It was my last customer of the day. And I don't know if I should talk about it pre-show or on the show because, man, this one was good. KB, you will love it.
All right.
Let's do it on the show, though.
Okay.
All right. Let's get this party started in 5, 4, 3.
It's time to laugh.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
'Cause boredom is just torture. KB and Aimee have booked a doctor order. Pull up a chair.
It's the happy corner. Oh my God, that sounded good for like a second. Like, it just hit right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Welcome to the Happy Quarter Podcast. It's KB.
And Aimee.
And
Timmy.
And of course, we have the lovely Adele, our thought in the audience.
Woo! You silly goose. You're a silly goose today, KB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in a good mood.
Good. Yeah, you should be. We should all be in a good mood.
It's a sunny day. It's a nice day. Some
Yes.
nice weather.
It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. I had to go do a perimeter this morning when I woke up. We had some police activity
Oh, really?
in the front yard yesterday.
From
Okay. So I get home from work and I'm like, I'm going to chill, play some video games. And you know, like where my computer and stuff is set up. I have a perfect view out the front of my house. And then there's a window to the side that I can kind of see like the sidewalk in my neighbor's yard.
Aimee like Pearl from 227. If you don't know that TV show, but this is an old lady named Pearl who everybody would chill on the stoop and she would just talk to everybody out the window.
Oh,
Like
shit. I don't talk to anybody out the window.
I know, but just perched
But
in the window.
it was a good view last night. I noticed okay, so I ordered food. All right, because I was too lazy to cook.
Yeah.
And I order food and it shows up and like for like 10 minutes I thought like, oh, that's my food pulling up. And then when I opened the door to grab my food, I heard so many people talking. Like, and my streets are usually pretty quiet. So I'm like, where are all these people? And I'm like, somebody's having a party. And it's a big fucking party.
Oh, yeah?
Kids are out of school, man. Somebody's parents are out of town. They're parking.
They just graduated.
Yes, they're parking on my street. The party is not on my street. So I'm watching like all these kids like walk back and forth. I don't give a fuck. Go party. Like I went to a party after I graduated. I get it. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Sterling had come upstairs at some point and I was like, somebody's having a party and it's big and it's not on this street. So fast forward a little bit. Sitting there playing my video games. And I look out the side window and there's kids running. Just running. I'm like, oh, party's busted, right? So I do what I do and I turn off all the lights in my house. I turn off the front porch light. I pack a bowl and I go sit on my steps outside. What? I feel like...
You remember when people used to have the police scanners?
I wish, dude. I wish.
Dude, you can get an app on your phone for that now.
I know, but I'm not going to know what any of this shit means. You know what I mean? Like, I've had it on my... There is, I will say...
Wait, Timothy, did you hear that? She's like, I had it on my phone.
I did have it on my phone. I did. But I didn't keep it because I'm like, I don't know what the fuck they're saying. I don't know the codes. And I guess I could go look them up, but
Gee, I'll let you get back to your story. But my stepdad used to like pour himself a drink like in the summertime, sit out on a lawn chair and turn on the scanner
Dude,
like he was
yep.
listening to jazz music or some
We
shit.
had a friend that dude. He not only did he listen to a police scanner, he got a additional antenna attached to his house to pick up more channels.
wow. Do I know this person?
Yeah, it was somebody Craig and I used to hang out with like high school days.
Wow, that's wild. That is wild. Okay, so I do what I do, and I sit on the front porch, and I sit on my steps, and I smoke my bowl, and I watch these kids walk by, and I'm trying to like gather information of like what happened, you know? And none of these kids seem like something crazy happened,
Yeah,
right? Like it was just that the party was obviously huge.
yeah.
And it got broken up,
Yeah.
you know? And so there's cops all over the street, like not my street, but like the street that my street hits. And all these kids are just walking past the police. So the police aren't even like, I think it was just a like, hey, kids, go home, like type of shit.
Fair enough.
And so I'm like, okay, but I can also, I'm observing that I can hear like a louder vehicle than a police car, maybe an ambulance. So I was like, okay, well, I don't know what's going on. So I'm going to sit out here gain some information, whatever. So then the police block off my street. And there's a group of kids in my driveway in front of their car. They're chatting. 2 kids are going to get in the car. The other 2 kids don't have a ride. And these kids, for some reason, can't give them a ride. So I'm still, no information.
Yeah.
But the cops are just casually walking down my street with flashlights looking around.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what the fuck are they looking for? Right? So they stop in front of my house and they start shining their light. They obviously see us standing there. They shine their light in my windows and then into my car and then into my roommate Nick's car and then into Sterling's work truck. And they keep doing it. And finally I go, are you guys looking for something? And he goes, yep. And I'm like, okay. And then he shines his light in my car again. I go, is it in my car? Like, what is it that you're looking for? I go, is it in my vehicle or my home? And he goes, I don't know. Is it?
I don't know what the fuck you're looking for.
And that's why I go, well, what is it?
Not trying to be a smartass. Are cops allowed to just shine a flashlight in people's vehicles without their permission and just look at? Is it like a thing where it's like, oh, if it's sitting out and I see it?
I mean, 2 cars are in the street, but my car is in my driveway.
Right.
And I'm like wildly uncomfortable with you looking into my car. But I don't know. I don't know the legality of it. You know? So
But what the fuck was they looking
and
for?
also my house. And yeah, so I said, well, what is it you're looking for? And he's like, you know, casings. And I was like, oh, I'm like, I was literally in my living room. I didn't hear anything. Like, my headphones are good, but I can't imagine they'd be that good. And he's like, wow, well, your neighbors heard 50 to 60 shots. And I'm like, holy shit.
Did they Bluetooth into your video game? Like what? Like what? Where the fuck did they get 50?
Amy's like, I was doing pretty good on Fortnite. I'm not gonna lie. 50, 60, yeah.
I wasn't
Fuck
even
it.
playing Fortnite at the time. I was being a Jedi. Okay. So, like, I was like, damn.
They heard 50, 60 blasters. Easy.
No,
Easy.
you know what happened? You know what happened? Whoever called to get the cops to come sooner, if they were like, hey, it's kids having a party.
It was black kids having a party.
Yeah.
They sped over.
They sped, yeah.
So I don't know.
And they automatically said, oh, they were shooting and shit. We heard 50 or 60
Okay.
shots. And then you get there and you're like, wait, what the fuck?
Now, mind you, shout out. There's this man on Facebook who is just a police chaser. Like, he just finds the police activity and he records it. He goes Facebook Live.
Probably has a police scanner.
Probably. Sometimes he just happens to be in the area.
Whenever there's like a mysterious fire.
Whenever there's a body being pulled from the river,
Yeah.
Robert is there.
Yeah. Whenever there's a bank robber, he's there with a striped shirt and like a black eye mask.
And a bag with a dollar
big
sign.
dollar sign on it. But yeah, no, he's always there reporting.
Yeah,
things.
he's always there reporting crimes. And no, so while I was out there, while the police were out there, like searching the ground, which I'm like 50, 60, you should be able to find these pretty easy.
It shouldn't even. They acted like the kids was like, all right, like let's pick him up now.
Right.
Yeah. Cover
Right.
up all the bullet
Yeah,
holes.
Right. So I'm just like, okay.
Wouldn't it? Why would you still be sitting outside?
Well, okay. Here was the other thing
it's
too. Is
50, 60
he's
shots.
like, all your neighbors said they heard that, and I was like, not one of my neighbors is outside right now. Which then I was like, wait, why aren't my neighbors outside right now? Were there gunshots? And my neighbors were like, we're not going outside. I don't know, but I'm like, I'm being nosy, and part of me was like making sure that the cops weren't gonna do any fuck shit. You know what I mean? So like.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got that smart ass answer, and then he goes back to looking, but they are really just honing in on like my section of the street, and they're looking around for a while, and I hear one of the police officers say something about, yeah, we're on this street, and I was like, no, you're not. You're on this street, and I said my street out loud.
Yeah.
And then, like, a couple seconds later, the one cop goes, oh, this is this street? And I'm like, they're on the wrong fucking street. And the street that they were supposed to be on was not like it was, like, the next street, like a little minor fuck up. It was, like, streets down. It was the street that I used to live on.
That's
Oh,
like multiple
yeah.
streets down.
Yeah.
Multiple.
Wow.
They see,
And you know what they did? They didn't just like pack up and go. They wanted to pretend that they didn't fuck up, that I did not hear that.
Always gotta do it.
And they're still looking around and casually just making their way to their vehicles and turning around and going towards the street they're supposed to be at. But I'm like, I had to like check. I'm good. I had to check myself with our producer, Stankley. I was like, when I asked him, like, was I being a bitch? And he's like, no, you were literally just asking, like, well,
What are you?
and if there were shots like that and like something, why wouldn't your first instinct to be to like go, hey, did you hear anything? Did you see anything? Like, this is your way of telling me that my car or my house, my roommate's cars may have bullet holes in them, and you're being a dick to me?
Well, the thing is they came in acting as if they knew all the information and you didn't know shit. But the issue is that the information that they had didn't match up with the scene that they were at.
Yes.
Like, all it would have taken is like, wait a minute, dog, like, it's quiet. This don't seem like we in the right spot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this sleepy little street besides these kids partying, and there's nothing else.
Yeah. This lady was playing video games in her living room. She didn't hear anything.
You know? Like, it's kind of like, that would have been like, hey, yo, wait, what's the address again? Because do you know how many times the police have fucked up purely for going to the wrong address?
Yeah.
DoorDash can't even do that. DoorDash can't be like, oh, well, we went to the wrong address every single time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, well.
Oh, well. But yeah, so I got up this morning to go outside. I was like, maybe we missed it. Like, maybe I didn't hear anything.
No.
Maybe there are holes in my vehicle.
There wasn't none.
No.
I must be used to it from living here so long.
You
'cause
would have heard it. You're
on the
close enough.
Yeah, on that neighborhood app, literally 3 times a weekend in the area.
Were
Was that
those gunshots?
or fireworks?
Yeah, every time.
And
Every
somebody comes in with the hilarious, the third thing that's funny, which is it was actually coyotes. See,
I'm sorry.
hilarious.
I'm sorry. That's the one. It is coyotes. Coyotes shooting each other. Yeah, it's real. So I don't know. I don't know what happened. And also, the dude that goes on Facebook and goes Facebook Live also had no idea. He went live for like 30 minutes of being like, well, I'm behind these police cars and this ambulance and this fire truck. I don't know if someone's sick. Nothing about a party. Like,
Yeah.
nothing. So, I don't know. I don't know what happened, but it was fucking wild. And those police officers kind of sucked. And I was
Yeah.
thinking about it this morning when I was talking about it. I was like, damn, not one time has my city's police officer, like police force, helped me. Even when I've called them.
Yeah.
Not one time have they helped me.
Yeah. And then they'd be like, no, we need funds for training and da-da-da. I'm like, dude, like, y'all don't stop.
These
crime.
cops are out here acting like you are not allowed to ask them questions.
Yeah. I'm like, dog, like, y'all don't stop crime. Y'all show up after crime has been committed. Like, that doesn't do anybody any good,
You're
to be quite
practically
honest.
useless.
Yeah. You gonna find my shit? Probably not. Oh,
When he
well,
said he's
all right.
like, I'm looking for bullet holes and casings. Like, I'm like, well, shit. I hope not. Like, and I walked down and I started looking in the street and shit. And I was like, they didn't even stop me. I'm in the middle of an investigation. You fucking dumbasses.
Amy's just touching everything.
Putting my thumbprint on shit. Dumbasses. They suck.
Yeah.
We don't have good police here or anywhere.
They're like, are you willing to get this haircut?
I hope the sirens are being picked up in the background right now.
I like how, like,
They're off to the wrong street.
I like how a lot of the police forces, like, they got some little extra money recently. Because, you know, Biden is very pro-cop or whatever. And and monetarily, he'll say shit, but monetarily, he pro-cop. So, like, a lot of these motherfuckers, I don't know, have y'all seen any of the new vehicles that a lot of these, like, cities and counties are driving?
No.
Oh my God. Like, I'm like, duh, like, I know how much that costs.
Yeah. That's an expensive ass vehicle.
Yeah.
Unmarked and all that. Or are they like
No, the police ones.
the actually police cars?
Yeah.
You know, I saw a very nice. It was like a police SUV car or whatever. But it was all black, and then it said police also in black.
They do
Reflective.
the black. They do the matte black
Yeah.
on the shiny black.
Yeah,
They do
and
be
it's
doing that.
Yeah.
And they're like, I'm marked, you little bitch.
right.
You
But
little
are you?
cuck.
If there was an emergency at night, would I know that that's a cop car if I needed to flag a cop down?
No. Flag down a stranger, Timothy.
Flag down the Texas Chainsaw
Well,
Massacre.
if that's the case, though, and I can't see that, what is stopping me from putting black matte police on the side of my vehicle? I'm just saying, I own a Cricket. I could cut that out right now. I'm just saying.
Make it say pro-lice.
Wait,
And then be like, what? It's
Pro-lice.
lice is dope.
They be trying to get me. You know that guy that always gets busted? He's
For
a
impersonating
funeral,
a cop?
Yeah, he's a funeral like procession guard. He has like a company,
But he dresses like a
but
cop.
he dresses like a cop. Him and his whole team have like, you know, like walking like CB radios, and they all fucking like motorcycles with lights and everything. Cop looking cars, and they'll be like, you look like a cop, and they're like, well, officer, my lights are actually purple, so I am clearly not a cop. He's like just hella breaking the law,
fam.
and it is really funny.
There was a dude. This buddy stole a fire truck
What?
and led the police on a chase. He's in court testifying on his behalf. This motherfucker says, I have a CDL. I'm licensed to
Therefore,
actually.
Oh, well, if that's the case. Sorry to bother you with all these court here.
please take any fire truck you want.
As you were.
What? Okay, that's neither here nor there. You still stole a fire truck. And then how did that chase end?
him crashing the fire truck?
Did another fire truck have to show up to the scene?
A police truck,
A
a
police
big ass police truck, took out his fire truck.
Yep.
But yet he has, quote unquote,
We'll see.
a CDL.
Not anymore. Oh my
But
God.
he straight up, he was like, they're like, well, bail said 25,000, bond is 2,500. He's like, where am I supposed to get 2,500? And judge was like, that's not my concern.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the problem.
well, once again, I was licensed to drive those type of things, and you guys put me in jail. I was like, bro, you stole a fire truck.
Stole a fire truck, my guy. Listen, I just feel like your defense of I have a CDL is not it. Is not it. You could have been like, I heard that something was on fire and nobody was doing anything about it. So I was going to go there.
But wouldn't that be like stealing a car and be like, I have a driver's license?
Yes. What's the difference?
What's the problem here?
Officer, I legally can drive
Any car.
any car. I'm a sovereign citizen.
There it is.
Is that the word? Is that one of KB's words?
That's both of your words.
Knew it.
I knew she was going to bring up sovereign citizens. Fucking people.
With the double.
Oh, 2 itty bitty baby shots. Last night,
Yeah.
my last customer, right? We close an hour early on Saturday, so we're like, I'm ready to get the fuck out of
Hell
here.
yeah.
Last
yeah.
customer comes in, hell yeah. We close at 6. She comes in at, 5:58, and she wants 4 pre-rolls, and she's been there before.
Yeah.
Like she's been there, and she's like, all right. I'm like, okay, what's your information? And I'm like typing it in for her. And she puts down a card on the table. And she's like, okay, now I'm going to pay with this. Is that okay? And I'm like, yeah, as long as it's a debit and not a credit. It's a credit. And I was like, well, you can't pay with that. Well, should I pull money out of the ATM? I'm like, if your credit card allows that somehow, like, yeah, sure. So she goes to the ATM. I'm like, okay, guys, last customer. And she's at the ATM. She's like, can you come help me? And I'm like, yeah, I'll come help you. Go over there. And she's like, this is not. And I was like, okay, use the other one. We got to go. And she's like, all right. She puts her card in, takes, puts in her pen. I go, you got to put in your pen. And she's like, my pen? What's that? And I was like your password, your PIN number? She types something in, screen pops up, incorrect PIN number. I said, it says your PIN number's incorrect. And she's like, well, what am I supposed to do? And I'm like, I put in the correct PIN number? I don't know. I don't know. Did you put in the correct PIN number? And she's like, well, yeah, I put in the correct PIN number.
No,
This is my favorite part. I put in the last 4 digits of my social security number and it didn't work. And I was like, is that your PIN? And she's like, I just told you it is. And I was like, well, damn, what is it? What's the rest of your social? Don't tell me this. Why are you telling me this? And she's like, well, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to go to the bank? And I'm like,
You
No.
don't know. You don't have time.
Because now it is 6:03 and we are closed. And she's like, well, how do I get weed? I don't know. Lady, I don't know what to tell you. I can't help you. I can't help you. You are making it really easy for me to steal your identity right now. Are you kidding me? I put in my last 4 social security. I love how she said
Well,
it.
if my mother's maiden name is a Johnson,
know.
I can't
I'm
believe.
like, what is your birthday? Maybe your maiden. What street did you grow up on?
The first school you went to.
Holy fuck.
Your first pet, it had a name, right?
I put in the last 4 digits of my social security number. I'm not even exaggerating. Like when I replayed this to my coworkers that were not in the front of the house when it happened and witnessed it, and I did the accent, my one coworker goes, "Was she Southern?" And I go, "Yeah, for some reason, she had an ID from here in this town, but she was very Southern." And just, oh my God. I was like, lady, please leave. I need you to leave. You've been here 1,000 times. We don't take credit cards.
So she left empty.
My manager had to come out because she was making it seem like it was my fault that she couldn't pull out money. So my manager walked out and she's like, "Ma'am, what's the issue?" Like, and she's just like, "I can't get it to give me money." And she's like, I was like, "It's a credit card." I'm like, usually you can't pull out money from your credit card on at an ATM. I don't know. I don't know if maybe you had something I didn't know. Like, I don't know.
Why is she using cards as if she's like 9 years old?
And
like
she
she
was
Kevin
also,
McAllister.
and she was also so perplexed about like when I mentioned like put in your PIN number, and she's like, "What's that?" And then she was like, "Well, I put in my social security." Like you didn't know what a PIN number was, and then you simultaneously knew exactly what your PIN number was, and you needed me to know it was your social security number. I'm like, I am so fucking perplexed right now.
And
Like,
clearly it's not that.
Rhonda, get the fuck out of my
Her name's Rhonda. That's definitely Rhonda. Yeah.
No, that's Rhonda.
Allegedly.
No, that name
You know,
fits
that's such
perfectly.
a Rhonda thing to do.
That's a Rhonda thing to do.
Yeah.
To sit up there and expect everybody else to be complicit in your stupidity.
Damn it, Rhonda. Get the fuck out of here.
Too grown for this, Rhonda.
Girl, just bring cash next time, okay?
Yeah. Y'all accept checks.
Can I use my food stamps on the edible?
EBT. You accept
Well,
EBT?
it's edible.
Do you have people pay and change?
I have had people pay and change. Somebody brought me rolls.
Well, that's not.
I still didn't want it, and it seemed short. I'm like, how are you giving me short rolls? They're pennies. I got pennies, dimes, and quarters. I was like, and then like I rang them up, and they didn't need it, and I was like, here you go. Like, I don't want your crusty change. They hand rolled it. One of them was in a condom. I'm just kidding, but it seemed that way. It was like in a weird plastic instead of like the paper. I'm like, no, thank you. I have had people pay me in predominantly change. And I've had people apologize profusely and be like, I'm going to pay and like I have some change. And I was like, okay. And they're like, I'm so sorry. And they give me like $1 in quarters. I'm like, okay. I don't have to sit here and count out dimes, dude. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
That's such an awkward. I'm like, I get it.
But
I need a joint, but
yeah. Yeah.
I've had customers who like ask other customers for money or ask me to cover.
Wait.
Like, can't you pull it out of your tip jar? I'm like,
No,
no, I
fuck no.
absolutely cannot
What the
do
heck?
that.
What? Hey, listen.
You got a lot of tips.
Nah, you sit your ass down somewhere. If you can't
Yeah.
afford your weed, then guess what?
There isn't enough time in the day for me to explain why all of the reasons I will not be using my tips for this.
Yeah.
For this. Yeah. We have people that do it frequently.
Oof.
Yeah.
This ain't a gas station. It's not like you're 27 cents short and the dude behind you is like, dude, I got it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. And that's wild because, like, dude knows how that is. He worked at a gas station. Like, he knows. Like, he'll sympathize and then be like, hey, I'm like $4.95 short. Do you think you could cover me? Like, no. The fuck out of here. Absolutely not. You got good tips for today? No.
No.
Mm-mm. Those are all of our tips.
Yeah.
Yeah, here's a tip. Come in here with the correct amount of money.
Yeah.
You order this shit online, it tells
Yeah.
you right there how much it's
It
going to be.
actually tells you on accident more than it's going to be.
Boom.
So
Yeah.
you come in and I'm like, guess what? It's less than what you thought. You're going to have money to go to McDonald's after this.
Yeah. Or Arby's.
But yeah, man, oh man. We had some wild ones.
Mm.
We always do. We had a dude playing. He couldn't put his Switch down. He was playing something. I think it was Zelda.
The new Zelda, Tears
Yeah,
of the Kingdom.
but he would not put. He's in the middle of a transaction. Like, he won't even look up.
He's like, it's a boss battle. I'm not going to pause it. I will lose momentum. I get
Yeah,
it. It was,
that Zelda got a chokehold on some people. Like,
Yeah.
for real.
Honestly, I got it. Like, he was probably hoping that he would have to stand in line for a bit.
right.
He's like, God damn it, you were so fast today.
Yeah.
Oh, gee. You want to know how? Sorry, can I switch gears?
Mm-hmm.
Small ass world, right?
Yes.
So one of my coworkers, she's kind of new, had to work in the office with me. She was telling me about her baby daddy, like their issues, whatever.
Okay.
She was
Opening
like,
up.
Yeah. And so she was like, yeah, we were high school sweethearts. I was like, oh, okay. She's like, yeah, like I told them not to come over to my place because my parents don't play that about like guys and all that when I was in high school. I was like, cool. And she was like, yeah, so one time he biked all the way from Matia, which is in Aurora,
Mm-hmm.
to Plainfield.
Mm-hmm.
And just didn't remember what her address was.
Mm-hmm.
So he just went to kind of her neighborhood and was knocking on different doors.
Uh-huh.
Then the police were called.
Oh, no.
And then they came to her parents' door. And they called her down and they were like, do you know this person? And she was like, uh-uh.
Oh.
Nope. Who?
And meanwhile, he's sitting there like, I rode my bike for you.
Yeah.
From Aurora
To Plainfield.
to Plainfield.
It's a bit of a hike.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's love.
That's that.
And then she said, mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. I don't know that man.
I don't know that man. Sorry to that man.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious.
But that I was thinking about because we, brought back the words. I was thinking about the
Mhm.
old shit that we used to do of like what lengths have you gone for?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I was like, damn, that's
Some length.
that's some lengths.
Yeah. Yeah. That dude rode his bike from Downers Grove to Shanahan, Illinois. That is a hike.
That is a
And
That is 355
No. you-
255.
Probably like unison in his hand is like a turn signal.
He got pulled over a few times.
Pulled over.
Pulled over on a bicycle.
Sir, do you know how bike you were going on this interstate?
Yeah, he was riding a bike, so there was that. But he made it.
yeah.
And then our lovely father was like, I'll drive you home. You fucking psycho. You psycho.
His mugs fall in love and turn into Prefontaine.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Mm-mm.
Don't do it. Hey, we did have a poll.
We did. Let's talk about it.
I have to pee so bad, so you guys
Yeah.
do
Yeah,
that.
we'll talk about it.
Here I go.
Mhm. Get up first.
No, I'm done.
Don't do that. Waterfalls. What was the poll? KB and Aimee, we're on the pole again.
Weehaw!
What did you say weehaw?
Yeah.
Because it's two people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
So this week the question is: it's the apocalypse, and you've been tasked with choosing one of the film series to be saved and represent life on Earth.
Mhm.
The options were Star Wars. Shout out to OG Obi-Wan.
Your
Two,
little side notes are cute.
yeah, Fast and the Furious is family. Friday the 13th, mommy issues. MCU, eye roll. Other, and some of y'all didn't follow directions.
No, you didn't.
Some of y'all did not follow
No.
directions when we went to other, because it says other must consist 5 films or more. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Nobody followed that.
No, some people did.
Okay, that's good.
Because Adele added the Lord of the Rings stuff, and that's
That's
5
fair.
films.
Yep, that's fair.
And so did Tom Feline with Airbud.
How many Airbuds? How many Airbuds are there?
13.
Stop it.
I knew that because when I worked at Blockbuster, they did so many straight to DVD spin-offs. They
Did, yeah.
They had Air Buddies were spin-offs of little
Yeah.
puppies.
Did all of these dogs could play basketball?
Well, I think by the end it was like Air Buddies go to space.
Yeah.
And Air Buddies go.
It's like Fast and the Furious.
It's all
They're
about family.
Are they all family?
Well, they're Air Buddies. They're family.
Okay. Because I feel like after like a couple Airbuds of like Airbud like dogs playing basketball, it kind of loses its luster.
Well, he played football too.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure he played baseball. Wait, was
okay,
baseball
hold on.
the original? No, it was basketball.
Basketball was the
Air,
Basketball.
hence
Don't-
Airbud.
Airbud.
Don't disrespect Airbud. It's
Which-
definitely basketball.
Which I posted my own little question on my personal page of best sports film, and Emily
Airbud.
Schaefer said Airbud.
Airbuds.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
It's universal.
Yeah.
Did you say Airbuds?
Yeah, because by the end there was buddies. There was multiple little buddies.
I just sounded like earbuds.
Earbuds, yeah. You know the movie Earbuds?
So you're telling me there's one where he plays baseball.
I'm fairly certain, yeah.
Airbud
Because they start running out of shit.
holds
Right.
a bat.
Yeah.
And hits the ball.
Of course. And then runs to the base.
Obviously.
Do you remember how
Obviously.
baseball works?
They could catch.
The running to the base thing does not perplex me. Okay. Dogs could do that. They do that sometimes for fun. But he wasn't like the bat boy. Like he didn't go retrieve.
Yeah,
because
that's
he
the
was
whole
a-
movie is he's just the bat boy.
Hey, there is a dog on TikTok that I follow who is a bat boy, and I follow him because he's a bat boy.
No, and
He's the
he's a
goodest
good
bat
boy.
He's a good bat boy.
Yeah.
So-
Tom Feline said there's only 5 Airbud films specifically, but there's at least a dozen total in the entire ABCU.
Yeah, the Airbud canonical universe, obviously.
Ah.
Or cinematic universe.
And we
Yeah.
want this is to represent
Earth.
Yeah.
Actually, I
because
a
we
little
want-
bit agree with it.
We want to throw a curveball
It's a dog.
and want them to think like, oh no, dogs are actually the superior sports beings on this planet.
That's yeah. Okay.
Rudy put Falling Down with Michael Douglas, which is
One movie.
One single movie,
and it's a great movie.
a fantastic
It's,
movie.
yeah, I love that movie.
And it had the question been, hey,
What
pick
film?
one movie, one film.
Yeah,
Great answer.
that's a
Good
great
answer.
Good
Good
answer.
answer. But it's not.
Survey says- That's
Eh.
correct. Yeah, there we go.
Wrong answer. Wrong answer.
Okay. Matt Drufke, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Matt Drufke.
HBDMD.
Obviously.
He says missing Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
Which is, yeah, we mentioned that Adele did say that.
Yeah.
yes.
Mission Impossible.
I don't really want Tom Cruise to represent me.
See, that's the okay. So there were certain ones that I had thought about, and I was like, I'm gonna make this a choice for everybody, and not put that as an option. And Mission Impossible was one, and his final one was another one that I didn't want to put, which was Star Trek. Cause it's already like that would be the most meta shit ever.
You don't think Star Wars would be
What?
the most meta shit ever? Less meta
Let
than Star Trek?
yeah, let
I think Star Wars because I think that would be a great representative. I think it would be like, it would show the aliens like, look, bitch, we were onto you. That's how I feel.
but Star Trek is like look at it's allegorical for like look at all these ethnicities is different how they interact regardless of like it's already a representation of
Okay.
future.
I see what you're saying.
So like it's really to me that's really
There
meta.
are different reasons I would pick different options. in
Right.
this.
Star
Yeah.
Trek for me, I'm not even a big Star Trek fan, but considering there's so many movies and they've gone back so long, it would also kind of be a good representation of like, hey, here's like an older movie.
yeah.
And then here's like a more recent movie of like the same. But I mean, Star Trek has always, I don't know, they've always kind of tried to have like good morals and stuff like that. So
Oh, gross.
I think that might be better than Star Wars. I don't know.
No, Star Wars is just purely like daddy issues, parental issues,
Yeah.
allegorically.
Mr. Gimmick in the chat said, wouldn't Avengers be the one to show since it'll show aliens not to mess with?
We don't exist anymore, but we could have kicked your ass. But also, I mean, that's an option. Yes. I think one that was voted for.
MCU.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A bunch.
Also, that's like,
and yes,
how many movies are in the MCU current? Like 50?
A billion.
I
Yeah.
think they said like what 41 or something like that.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
It's only made like $1 trillion.
Yeah. XL said it's a good series to show life on Earth. It's got to be Marvel. Forget the superhero shit. The core stories are about how we treat each other, how the government operates, how we see each other.
Yeah.
And Glenn Hubbard said, love this, but I'm still pulling for the Jim Varney Ernest Goes 2 series.
Holy shit.
That's
y'all remember
that's actually
them?
a really good
Yes.
answer. No, yeah, that was a huge part of like our childhood. I feel
Yeah.
like you could rent a different one like
Every week.
every week.
They had one for almost every season.
Yeah.
I believe our mother also hated that dude.
My mom
Like,
did
hated
too.
those movies.
Yeah, my mom.
She hated any like comedy like
gross
that
shit.
was just gross
Stupid.
and stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
And that's what kids love.
But kids loved it.
gross is
Oh, yeah.
stupid. Yeah.
So Jeff's like, what? I love Beavis and Butthead and Ren and Stimpy. Mom's like, oh, great.
Great. Yeah.
I remember there was one point where Mom thought the Simpsons were bad. And we're like, dude, once South Park, Ren and Stimpy, all the like, Simpsons was tame.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah.
Light work.
Yeah. Damn.
Oh, let me see if. So in the end, Star Wars won.
Star Wars one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh. Jurassic Park.
I mean, I get it.
Emily Schaefer said Jurassic Park, baby.
Baby.
Um, no.
How many Chris Pratt Jurassic Parks are there? 3?
I think so.
Yeah,
All right.
they gotta know.
I think I've seen part of 1.
I didn't like the initial ones. Like the whole dinosaur thing was not my you dig. Like it's
Oh, I loved.
I'm
I
fine.
like the Jurassic Park movies.
yeah.
It's kind of my shit.
Ryan Carr said Police Academy.
How many Police Academy movies are there?
There's enough. I
There,
think.
yeah.
I swear there's like 8.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah. I'm surprised that hasn't been remade.
I feel like they were gonna.
Police Academy.
Yeah.
how
I
would,
honestly
how would
do.
that be today?
Right. More like PC Academy, am I right, everybody? Right? We can't say what we want anymore, comedians, even though a lot of them do.
I'm saying exactly what I want. Idiots.
Erica Switzer said the Terminator series.
God, to represent that would be terrifying. They'd be like, "Wow, like these aliens." are gonna find this.
Wait. Like you low key though. This one I was like, yeah, because number one, you have the idea of technology and human interaction
Mm-hmm.
playing there. You have the government and control aspect of the human behavior.
Mm-hmm.
You have the not caring about children or the child endangerment, especially in T2.
Mm-hmm.
You have the idea of like interesting sci-fi time travel, showing the connections of how one thing impacts another. It's kind of fire. I get it. The movies got super convoluted after like the third one.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys are watched Terminator series, but
Yeah, I heard they got a little off the rails. The most recent ones.
you know, Fast 10 just came out.
That's enough.
And check this out. I didn't realize this, but there's one person, I think it's Bobby Hill. He looked like he'd be in the
Yep.
Fast and the
Yes.
Furious.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Like he Dom long lost other brother.
Mm-hmm.
Was that
Whoever's in charge
Yep,
of
it
the
was
male
Bobby Hill.
hairstyles on the Fast and Furious movies is getting paid to just hang out.
Yeah, for sure.
But no,
But-
those movies get like increasingly ridiculous, and then I think it's Ludacris's character in the last one is like, "Are we superheroes? Like, what's happening? Like, we
it's
can't."
Tyrese's
Is it Tyrese?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, we don't. Can we die? Is that possible?
allowed to
Bro,
die.
they went to space in a Honda
Yeah.
in the last movie. I'm not even joking.
Yep. No, it's true.
Yeah, I don't
And
know
then-
the last that I've
Do
seen.
you remember the very first one? Like what the whole thing was
Oh,
about?
that was fire. The
Wasn't
first
Paul Walker
Cop.
a
A
cop?
yeah. And it was all a sting because people were stealing TV VCR combos.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The first one, yeah, it was though.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's just so funny. Like you need an undercover police officer for that.
Someone stealing $316 worth of electronics.
Yeah. What a crime that just affects so many people in such a harsh way. You know what I mean?
AD, but no. So they get progressively like more ridiculous,
Yeah.
right? But what had me dying was if you watch the Tokyo Drift one,
Mhm.
the cast besides Bow Wow is old as fuck, but they're in like high school. But if you see
I love when they do that.
But this one is like super bad, like bad. Like, go watch Tokyo Drift. The motherfuckers look 40. And they're like, yeah, we got to turn in our math homework.
I can't miss football practice again, guys. Let's park our cars, our cool kid cars, and go and get to class.
And I'm like, he got a full man body. Like
5 o'clock shadow.
yeah.
Damn. Gotta call his wife and kids.
Dog, they hitched a car. so that it would swing from one side to another, and they would land and drive it off
Naturally.
naturally. G.
Yeah, good plan.
No, like it's so fucking wild. G. It's a cartoon. It's a live action cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
It really.
I don't want
is.
that to represent us.
But it's about family.
It's family.
Calvin and Hobbes. Too fast, too curious. That was a good one.
And yeah, T said I had to change my answer. I figured out what MCU was.
So did she change it to MCU?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, out of the votes,
You said Star Wars?
Star Wars won with 39%.
Wow.
How many
Even-
votes total?
15.
No,
Damn.
in the whole thing, how many people voted?
36.
Nice.
Damn.
Who came in second? MCU?
MCU came in second. And then Friday the 13th.
Oh yeah, I didn't even
I
think
mean,
of
well, technically other, but of the options, Friday the 13th came in. Friday the 13th beat out Fast and Furious.
it. Wow. I mean, family or whatever.
All right, so that one I'm trying to wrap my brain around about how
Wild. I don't know.
he did go to space.
It has to involve space.
Hey, G,
Otherwise, the
my
aliens
whole-
will think we didn't even think about them.
What are things that I know some shit jumped the shark is when you blah 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 in space. The happy corner in,
In
space.
space. Oh my god, I'm surprised no one said Tremors, because that's one I think they're still making Tremors movies for Netflix.
They are.
And I remember being very high in like 2005 and being like, let's lay out like the next like 14 Tremors movies, and Tremors in Space definitely made its way into the mix.
Tremors in space.
You know, where they can really feel you.
Tremoring. Oh no, I think they might be coming. I can't
I'm not
really tell.
Sure.
Oh,
We should
shit.
write it. We should write that movie.
I think Netflix is writing it is the
no,
problem.
yeah, but mine's better. So
In space.
in space,
In jail.
from jail.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like Medea goes to jail. Medea's Black Ernest.
I can't believe Medea wasn't on there. How many movies does Medea have? You think
In the
Oh,
Medea
God.
cinematic universe.
And the
Yeah.
Medea-verse?
in the Medea-verse?
I would venture to say I'm the number 13. Very unlucky curse number comes to mind with the number of Medea movies.
I think it might be more.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised if it was closer to 20.
Yeah, it might be in the 20s.
Hey, because you know Tyler Perry spent like 4 days on his movie.
Perfect. We're done.
People be like, man, it's hard. We trying to finish up this 2-minute sketch. And he like, hey, we're making a 2-hour movie. We got 2 days. Let's get to work.
I feel like there would be multiple Medea movies coming out in a year when I worked at the Buster,
At the Buster.
at the Bee Buster.
10.
10. Okay.
No, that's it?
That's it. But it qualifies, though. Too damn many, T said.
But it's funny every time Medea says hello instead of hello.
Tyler Perry presents a lot of things. He's very busy.
He does.
He presents his podcast sometimes.
He likes
In
to
space.
have plays and then film them and then make a movie.
He got 7 of them. 7 plays.
Strigamix says, I've seen more Medea films than I've wanted to.
Yeah, probably at gunpoint. You will watch this Medea movie.
Hey, Boondocks. Have you guys seen the episode of Boondocks where they make fun of Tyler Perry and Medea?
Oh,
I
no.
don't think so. No.
If you have not watched that, watch that episode. It does a good what is that? What is that called where they do the dance with the thing and the lips and the and Tim Curry is the main character.
Rocky Horror.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, the lips. Okay. KB, I was like, this is just singing, a musical. What?
Yeah, I'm scared. I'm laughing at what Blaha
I am too.
said.
Blaha said, I'm going to be real. The Medea movies are more representative of humanity than Star Wars or MC.
Explain.
Yeah.
Show your work.
All
Call
right.
in.
Call one of us. We'll put you on speaker. Will the thing with the Medea movies is-
Thank you guys for participating in our poll.
We love a good poll.
We love a good poll. If you have any questions or suggestions of what you would like to see in a poll or a suggestion for a poll, hit me up. Hit us up.
I want to start taking some bad advice again.
Yeah.
I say this because I know that we have one coming soon. Somebody asked, and I was like, yes, you absolutely can write in. And I'm excited for it. I think they're trying to figure out a way to ask what they need to ask without giving away too much crucial information. You know?
Yeah.
So please, if you need advice and you don't need it to be good, don't rely on us for advice.
Yeah, don't for
This
no
is for
real shit.
funsies.
Yeah, don't be like, now how do you get the butt plug out? And it's like, all right, here's 3 different ways. You know what I'm saying? Like we're gonna get, just yoink, or
Eat a lot of chili.
Shout
Yeah.
out to the guy trying to sue a sex toy company
oh really?
for advertising their butt plugs as 100% silicone. So he wore it into his MRI and found out that it, in fact, was not 100% silicone and it had a metal core. Yeah. So it's like he wore the butt plug to the MRI and then there's an x-ray of his butt plug in his chest.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
I don't.
Is it why?
Can I ask that?
Why?
Yeah.
Not sure, KB.
Okay.
I am not sure.
Okay.
I'm not here to kink
Like,
shame.
no,
But I
it's-
just feel like it might have
I-
been a bad idea.
No, I don't think it's about kink shaming. I think it's about like the protocol for surgery and medical
MRIs.
stuff. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like I wouldn't even want anything that anyway, just so as to not cause any issues with medical stuff. That's
I
all
agree.
I'm saying.
No, I
So,
absolutely
like,
agree.
Was it a medical reason why he had to do it, or like, was it?
The plug?
Yeah.
I don't.
Can't imagine
think so.
It was meta,
And I think like if it was, I would consult your doctor
right?
and be like, hey,
Or like, do the hospital supply butt plugs if
maybe
needed?
if needed. Hey, I need a plug for my butt.
I'm.
The hospital's like, got you.
You're getting an MRI, so I mean, like, they're gonna know,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I don't know.
But why would
That-
you need it during an MRI?
You wouldn't. You wouldn't. You shouldn't.
Okay.
You shouldn't. But I don't know. Does anyone need a butt plug? Is that a necessity?
If
Don't
that's- yeah. I'm just trying to figure out like during that.
Don't know.
time-
But like, think about that lawsuit, and also like,
Man, the butt plug company.
I think they'll be all right. I
I
don't think
think
they're
they
gonna.
might
I
be
don't think
alright.
he's gonna win the suit. I don't think he'll win it. I don't.
But okay, so did something happen because it was a metal core? Like, did it
Yeah.
electrocute?
No,
Did
it's
it
shot. It's yeah. I mean, anything metal is gonna like attract to the So it went up his butt. And it shot into his. I told you after the MRI. No, I know you were processing.
Yeah.
There was an X-ray of there's a butt plug like in his chest, like it shot up his ass. So.
They got it out, right?
You know what, KB? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't know what you even.
And I don't know why my throat just clenched, but
My heart hurts.
My hot hoots. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I did that to you guys. I learned it and I wanted you to learn it too.
okay.
My algorithm's crazy.
I think he's got a case.
Yeah, so
He made too.
The video that I saw was from like it might have been like an attorney who was going through like some different potential like medical type cases. And she was talking about how they would have to prove that like the sex toy company could like foresee that somebody would wear a butt plug into an MRI. Like they have no way of knowing that they were going to do that, I guess.
A lot of people are saying definitely has a case.
Yeah. Yeah, I also thought that. And then when she explained it, I'm like, well, this is her job. I don't know.
Gimmick said I'll wear a butt plug anywhere. It's my American right.
It is your American right. You can wear a butt plug wherever you want.
I feel like when you start getting into, though, I mean, yeah, medical type
Well, here's
procedures.
the thing. Where I thought the story was going to go was that like he wore it through an airport and the metal detector went off or something. But like this is like a medical thing. Like you should probably make sure. You should not put that much confidence into somebody or a company. Companies lie all the time, you know. But maybe he has a case. But yeah, it was a that'll be the next poll. Does he have a case?
What type of butt plug was it?
It's supposed to be a silicone butt plug.
Well, what he's suing a specific brand.
I don't know.
I suppose.
I don't know what the brand was. I've seen that porno with the TSA people find people wearing a butt plug. It's its own genre at this point. I'm sure it is. And for some reason, it's on my algorithm.
I don't know why I
Internet's
keep
weird,
watching.
guys.
Like they keep pushing it into my algorithm. I don't know how.
I don't know why they
you
do that.
just go look through their library. You recently watched. You're like, all right, butt plug, butt
This is
plug.
like caught butt plug.
TSA finds a butt plug.
It started off as like how-to videos.
Yeah.
And then it progressed into pornography.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Timmy,
Yes.
do you have any snacks?
Speaking of butt plugs, do I got some
Am I
snacks
hungry? I am very
for
hungry
you
now.
guys? I do have a snack. So
If your hunger's on a budget and you don't know what to do, check out the Dollar Tree Snack Review.
Actually, it's $1.25 now.
I mean the $1.25 Tree Snack Review.
Get it right.
Okay, go off.
okay. So where did we first find these? Tony's. Yeah. And we had them and we were like, if they ever have these at Dollar Tree, we are getting them.
Yeah,
So this is a Snapple,
I love Snapple.
and it's Snapple Apple.
Snapple apple.
Have you had this specific Snapple?
I have never had the Snapple.
So here's the thing.
What?
We've had plenty of apple flavored drink, apple.
You guys big
know.
apple fans?
I'm not opposed to apple. I like apple
Okay,
juice. I like
yeah.
applesauce.
Okay.
I like
All right.
apples.
Okay.
This
Got really
apple.
defensive.
Listen, I love apples. Okay.
You're
Oh,
like,
can you pass a cup?
it's like
Yeah, yeah,
a
yeah.
thing where like Adele really likes apples and you didn't really like apples, but you're trying to like play it off that.
I'm like
apples this
retconning.
whole time.
I'm like retconning my lore. Like, no, I've always loved apples. Remember, guys?
This is really important to Adele.
I was Johnny Appleseed for Halloween. Amy, remember?
Tim's been planting false. Remember the apple tree in our backyard?
I think I planted that.
And when the lightning took it down, I had a funeral for it. Okay, so Snapple apple.
Yes. This particular apple, though, and I won't tell you what the secret ingredient is that does this, but I want you to have a taste because this is unlike any apple flavored I'd have before. I think it's eerily accurate, right?
To an apple.
To an apple.
Okay. I like the sound of the pour. Wait. The pouring of the juice, not poor people.
I love the sound poor people make.
I said I love the sound of the pour, and I was like, I don't like the way that sounded.
You guys know the pores and that noise they make where they're like, "Meh, I can't
I'm
afford
hungry."
it. Meh." Take a
Did
sip
you
of
try
that.
some?
KB tried some. And then to follow that up with, we've got some Hers brand. This is fire roasted sweet corn flavored popcorn.
Popcorn.
Okay. And again, this is sweet corn flavored. And again, this is just, it's a flavor that gets like eerily very accurate on the flavor. So the apple Snapple. Can you not like taste the skin of the apple?
I kind of can, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what that is?
Insane. The skin of the apple?
What they do, I think what gives it that taste is it's got a little bit of peach. Or no, pear.
Pear.
I love pear.
Yeah.
And it gives it that kind of like apple skin taste. Now try the popcorn. This is wild because this is literally corn on the cob flavored popcorn, which you would think, it's popcorn. It's of course it's like
That is where it is from.
but it is
That is its mother.
the flavor is like a grilled sweet corn on the cob.
Mm-hmm.
And they fucking nail it.
It's really good.
We've gotten this popcorn multiple times. Multiple times.
Wow.
I need to track better because I'm like, we haven't had this on the podcast, have we? Like, we haven't. This popcorn is. Right.
We had that really loud bag of popcorn.
Yeah.
First of all, listen to this bag. I barely made a sound. I could bring this into a movie theater. Listen to me pulling popcorn out of this bag.
That's so, it's so loud.
It's a little loud, but not.
Nick, turn my mic down a little bit.
Yeah, mute me.
Mute me. Hold on, just mute me.
Hold on, listen to this.
I'm still picking it up in KB's mic. And that's fine.
Okay, now come back. See? Nothing. No sound. It's virtually soundless. I would judge you in a theater. No, I was so quiet. You didn't hear anything.
I'd be like, I smell corn on the cob.
I like when you can smell people's food in the theater. And you're like,
someone got
that's
Arby's?
Wendy's.
Someone got
Wendy's
Arby's
right
in here right now? Chicken. I've seen someone bring a whole rotisserie chicken into a movie. And I was like, can I get some?
Yeah. If I get a leg, I will not tell anyone what I saw or smelled.
Okay. I'm going to take some more and then I'll give it back.
Yeah, I just poured a bunch out in front of me. That's the way to go.
Don't tell me.
Sorry.
So quiet.
Sorry.
The quietest thing I've ever heard. Okay.
So
Want some more? You want some more?
for the popcorn, at first it's a little weird, because you could taste that smokiness, that grill, but overall, tastes good.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I will smash a bag of that by myself, one sitting, no problem.
Wow.
Not a problem at all. I think the first time I got it, it was kind of a like, no, there's no way it's going to taste like a grilled piece of sweet corn on the cob.
Wow.
I give it 5 quarters.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's get into it. 5. 5. 5s across the board.
Is this 2 weeks in a row?
I think so. I don't even remember the last snack.
All right, I'm going to keep it real. I normally don't like Snapple.
Right.
You don't?
Yeah.
You should have a fact under your cap.
Do we have a fact under these caps?
Should.
It's impossible to read.
Oh yeah.
Children have more taste buds than adults. So, fuck you, adults. You have no joy. This probably tastes way different to children.
So, I normally don't like Snapple. This is fire though. This is really good.
It's very appley.
Yeah, the apple flavor is just right.
Mm-hmm.
The mix of you're right, it's the pear, the citric acid that they added in there, and all of that. It's good. It's good. 5 quarters.
And then little life hack. We were at Menards the other day,
People,
and they had
Say big money.
they had 6 packs of these. I thought they were like $6.
When you shop Menards.
So if you're looking for that Snapple apple in bulk, and you're at Menards to get milk, then
you're having a nice time.
This is tasty though. I really like this.
It's
I like
really
it a
good.
lot.
It's really good.
Wonder if
It's made from real juice. No artificial flavors or sweeteners. But also filtered water, sugar, apple and pear juice, concentrates.
Of course.
I do love me some pears though, so
Hers has a lot of like real fucking. They have the jalapeno popper.
hers
Cheetos.
is just
Yeah.
good at their job.
Yeah.
Like,
Hers has a lot of good gems.
yeah.
They got some good stoners coming up with concepts over there.
They must.
Yeah.
They must. But that shit is good. I don't think I've had something of theirs that I don't really like. Delicious. Good job, Tim.
Yeah. 5 out of 5.
We did it. We did.
2 for 2.
Are you ever trying to be like, nah, I don't really care if they like it too much?
No, because I
No?
got
You strive for 5 stars.
Strive for 5, baby. I want to give people good direction when they're at a Dollar Tree. Which Dollar Tree update? We got some big Dollar Tree news.
Yeah, tell me.
In the books. We went to the one on Jefferson, and one of the I was like, oh, I've never seen this here before, and I brought it up, and it definitely rang up at $5. And
$5 section.
She said it's starting. They're gonna start getting the Dollar Store Plus shit, which is, marked.
Damn.
But yeah, it's usually about $5.
Yeah.
But she said she was told that her store is too small to get that stuff, and then they got a new DM, and the DM's like, no, we'll get it. So they're gonna slowly be turning into a Dollar Tree Plus.
Damn.
Tomato, tomato, tomato.
Are they gonna have tomatoes?
What's that mean?
You know, when back in the day when you sucked, they would throw tomatoes at you.
Oh,
Ooh, tomato.
I get you.
Yeah.
I get you. I don't know what I thought, but I get it now.
The thing that I got, I was like, "There's no way this is $1.25," because it was a USB cord. It was like regular schmegular USB, plug-in.
Mm-hmm.
But the end was 3 USB-C
Interesting.
cords. Yeah, so you could charge multiple things at a time. And I'm like, "Oh, this is convenient."
Love that.
And then ring up $5.
Yeah,
$5.
that's what they doing.
It's happening.
Do you want to play a game?
You want to play a game?
What game are you talking about? Madden, Fortnite,
Fortnite.
Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Or what game is
Just
that?
gotta get ready for the.
Two truths and a lie. 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 Two truths and a lie.
Why you gotta lie me.
Two truths and a lie.
Sterling's playing some games again.
Two truths and a lie. Two truths and a lie. Two truths and a lie.
You gotta do. Thank you.
Now, before we start, I want y'all to understand how paranoid the whole squad is right now after.
I hate it here.
After last week.
Let's recap. Previously on the Happy Corner, 2 truths and a lie. Hey guys, here's my truth.
It just clips us. I'm definitely telling the truth.
There's no way I'm the liar.
Tim just crumbling.
Me crying in the corner.
Oh my God. Our family is being torn apart. Just like later on, you like calling mom. Mom, say it's not true. It's like a whole thing.
Yeah.
It was very scary.
Yeah. Dealing with Stankley's evil little plans.
And he's being so weird now.
Or maybe it's just our paranoia.
I think that's what he's playing on.
Paranoia.
That's what he's playing on. It is.
Stankley's coming to get me.
He said definitely no shenanigans this week.
Okay.
None.
Chat, we're counting on you guys.
His certainty.
Yeah, so we need your help.
Yeah.
2 truths and a lie. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
2
There's
of us.
no way that he got picked 2 weeks in a row. Or maybe he did.
I don't fucking trust him. Remember when
would
I was
you-
doing your wedding and I was like, I really don't trust this guy. Anyway, do you, Aimee,
Aimee, real quick.
before we do this,
Hey, can we take 5 real quick?
yeah, that podcast segment of 2 truths and a lie, I don't know.
What?
What?
Theme this week. Summertime shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
Summertime.
Summertime. I'm ready.
I'm
I'm
too.
ready for some motherfucking summer.
Me too.
And sit back and
I got a story of some summertime shenanigans if you'd like to hear it.
yeah.
I would like to hear it.
Here it goes.
Let's
I'm
do
sure
it.
you're telling the truth.
Here is
Mr.
my...
Gimmick says you're lying.
It didn't even hear my...
So, sorry.
Wow. Well, obviously there's a delay and he doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay.
Listen, my summertime shenanigans takes place the summer after I graduated high school.
Mm-hmm.
And this is actually kind of the birth of a meme in my friend group. And basically, what happened was I took some friends to where our father works,
Okay.
which
Worked,
is
yeah.
worked, sorry, which was a lock and or dam.
A government facility.
'Twas. And so I told my friends, like, hey, my dad works here, so we can go there. We can, like, go fishing.
Mm-hmm.
And it's government property, so, like, there won't be anyone else out there.
Mm-hmm.
So a bunch of us get together, and we go there. And we're, like, again, I just graduated high school. I was 18. I think some of my friends might have been 19,
Mm-hmm.
but none of us were 21. That's for sure. So we get there, and we're unloading all of our stuff, and we have a case of beer. We had fucking weed on us.
Oh my God.
You know, we had our fishing stuff. We were ready to, you know, and a dude in a golf cart comes rolling up.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, excuse me, gentlemen, this is government property. You're not allowed to be here. And everyone kind of looked at me, and I was just like, oh, sorry. My dad said that it was all right if we fished here. And the guy was very like, oh, your dad said. Okay.
My daddy said.
Okay, right. Okay. He's like, and your dad is? And I said, oh, my dad is Jeff Blazkowicz.
Mr. B, actually. My dad's Mr. B.
Yeah.
And he immediately was like, oh, if you guys want to hop on the golf cart, I can give you a ride. There's a nice little spot right back here, nice and secluded. You guys do your thing. Let me know. Hey, let your dad know, and I'll come pick you up. I'll give you a ride back to the car. And I'm just like, oh no, we're good, thanks. So and we're just kind of, and my friends were like, what the fuck just happened?
Do you know who my father is?
Yeah,
And it
that's exactly
literally-
what you just pulled.
That literally turned into we went to Taco Bell afterwards and all ordered our food. And one of my friends is like, hey, do you know who that guy's dad is? Like, it's Mr. B. Just saying,
Mr.
if
B's kind of a big deal.
if that changes anything about the total of our order. So
That's hilarious.
that's how that meme kind of started amongst those friends at the time.
Yeah,
So those were my summer shenanigans.
nice.
And that's the truth. I'll tell you that much for free.
For free. Okay, interesting.
Yep.
KB, do you want to talk about summer shenanigans?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
This was me, young. My best friend lived in the city. She was about to get married. She had her bachelorette party. It was going to be the day after her last day of school. She taught in CPS. So, but their last day of school, they was going to turn up anyway. So we was like, I was like, we can just carry this over. Because I was already done with school. And so I was like, we could just carry over this whole weekend and make it like kind of your bachelorette shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'll come to your last day of school. She's like, cool, bet, come through. So I had get up there the Thursday night before we go out party in a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because the next day, all she has to do is turn in her forms and then she's done. So the thing is that she was like, yo, I'm going to take this dolly from work because I need to get the keg for the bachelorette party the next night. And so I was like, all right. And so she was like, so we're going to have to take all that. But the thing is like, we didn't drive to work that day because we were going to be drinking. We hopped a bus. So we got to work and the dude gave her the dolly. And I'm like, bitch, like, what the fuck? Like, what are we going to do with this? So we go and we're like walking around with this dolly. We get to Uncle Julio's. We're like, hey, can we set this dolly to the side? They're like, actually, can we use this real quick? And like, I was like, yeah, we just.
They're like, we actually needed a dolly right now. It's wild.
So we're drinking, partying, whatever. So every club that we get to, we got this motherfucking dolly. And so, like, the dolly is now a part of it. Like, we're giving people rides on the dolly down the street and everything. Like, we turning up, right? So we get super wasted. We at this club. It's Friday night. And me and my homegirl are chilling or whatever. There's this one girl, I'm not gonna say her name or whatever, but she was also engaged. But what happened was that her and my friend had a little bit of chemistry, and we had been drinking, and I ended up like connecting with her a little bit, you know, and then we had like a whole little make-out session that my friend jumped into.
Oh.
Yeah. And so then I was like, we were all like, ah, shit. All right, let's dip. We gotta go home. Like, we kind of went a little too far. The next day is the bachelorette party. We got the dolly, all that shit. Our friend gave us a ride home. Got the dolly, go pick up the keg right down the street. And all of her friends are coming in. And now the story, because somebody else worked with, her boyfriend worked with my friend and the girl that linked up that night.
Okay.
And so the story started to float through.
Over.
And I was like, oh, no. They was like, oh, I heard you had a wild night. I was like, oh, no, it wasn't like that. So I'm trying to downplay it. But I was just like, and they were like, oh, so was Connis in on it? I was like, no, Connis wasn't even a part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to, because I was like, dude, we're at her bachelorette party.
This is not a good time. Yeah. Yeah.
And so like that was that was summer shenanigans, last day of school with one of the homies out there. So that story circulated, but I was like, no, I told, Connis's fiance, like, no, it was me. It was because she thought I was a hoe anyway. I was like, oh, it was just me that was.
No, I was just doing hoe thing. What do
Yeah,
you mean?
you know what I'm saying? Like, like that's what I was doing. I mean,
They got married. Everything was.
yeah,
They stay married.
no.
I feel like I knew the answer. I feel like I knew the answer.
But that was a fun ass summer. Like it was our last summer partying, and that weekend kicked it off. That weekend kicked it off.
I get it. All right. Summer shenanigans. So I was, a little metalhead / goth kid in high school and a little bit out of high school. And I went to Ozfest every year and different concerts every year. And it worked out very nicely because I was friends with somebody who was a groupie. And so in the groupie, I don't know if that's the proper term anymore, but in the groupie community, there is a whole community, and they all talk amongst each other and find out who's going to be where and if they're going to link up and go to places together. Okay. Most of the time they know the bands already. Mm-hmm. But hanging out with those people gets me and some of our friends, backstage passes and such. So I was very fortunate to have this friend and be able to see just a shit ton of bands, and even some bands that I didn't really want to see, but that's where I saw Jada Pinkett Smith.
Oh yeah, you said she was funky as shit.
She was a little bit funky. But in retrospect, I'm like, that was pretty cool. I was just standing right behind her on a stage watching a band I liked. That was really cool.
Yeah.
But I one of these concerts caused me to ruin somebody's relationship. Because we went to Ozfest here, and then we went to Ozfest in Alpine Valley. Mm-hmm. And I had backstage passes for a band that I really liked, and I was excited for that. And we spent a lot of time not even really watching the bands, but hanging out with the bands by all the buses.
Well, that's where all the good time is.
It is where all the good time is. It is. It was a very fun time. It was one of the best days, in my teenage years. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And one of my friends was having little eyes.
Yeah.
With a drummer in one of the bands that I really liked.
Yeah.
And she was in a relationship, but she was very clear that they were open. She had told us.
Okay.
She was open. And I'm like, all right, cool. Whatever. So while she went off with him into the woods or something.
Yeah.
As you do at concerts. I just did my thing, hung out with a bunch of people. And they came back a little bit later. Mm-hmm. And that was that. Finished the day. We're all tired. We drive home. And a couple days later, I'm hanging out with my friend's boyfriend. Or maybe even fiance at the time.
Okay.
Because he and I were really cool.
Okay.
So I'm hanging out with him, and he's talking about the concert. He's asking how it went, and da-da-da-da-da. And he mentions something about, how his girlfriend won't really, talk about it. And he's like, she won't even, tell me how it was. She won't tell me nothing about it. And I was like, oh, she probably just wants to spare you the details of, that stuff. And he's like, what stuff? And I'm like, nothing. What do I do after that, right?
Yeah, you walked right into that.
I did walk right into it, but then I was like, I'm not really here to narc my friend out, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I said, but I'm not gonna lie.
I feel you.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie for her
Yeah.
if she was lying.
Yeah.
Like, because this is a good dude. This is
Yeah.
a really good dude. So he started asking questions, and he's like, did she fuck somebody at Ozfest? And I'm like, yes. And I was like, but she said that you guys were like in an open relationship. Like, I wouldn't have I would have tried to stop her had I known that you
Yeah.
weren't.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, we're definitely not.
Oh.
We're definitely not in an open relationship. Yeah, so
Oh.
that caused a little bit of shit. A lot of bit of shit.
Yeah. Wow.
My
Dude.
bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everybody's fine now.
You
Everybody's
gotta,
in a good
when
spot.
you lie like that, you got to tell the truth to somebody. It can't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you should have warned me. You know, you should have gave me the heads up that
Yeah.
you were lying to my face. You know. So yeah, those were some shenanigans for sure. Mm-mm-mm.
Well, 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 well.
Well, indeed. Here's what I'm gonna say.
Say it.
Okay,
Sorry. Or don't. I mean, it's your
choice.
You can do whatever you want.
Oh, I
Don't-
think
I'm gonna
think
say
she
it-
hit a word too.
I'm gonna say it because I want to say it, not because you told me to.
Okay.
Tim's story is true.
But-
However,
Yeah.
are you scared? I don't know that the guy that came down on the cart offered him a ride or anything. I don't see why he would do that. I don't think he would be that extra about it. He did come down with the cart, and Tim did name drop him. But I don't think all that extra shit happened. That's just my humble opinion. I could be wrong. Could have happened. I know the "do you know who my dad" thing is a real story.
Or do you?
What? What are you
I don't
doing?
know.
What are you doing?
And then he just backed right off the ground.
Tim's like, maybe we're all liars again.
Maybe we're all telling the truth, or maybe we're all telling a different thing. Everyone. So
No.
last week, Sterling made us all liars.
Mm-hmm.
The end. I just needed
That's
to
it.
share that information.
Yeah. No, yeah. I think we got, yeah,
We established that.
we covered it.
All right.
I think you're trying to be sneaky now.
Why am I being a sneaky?
I don't
snake?
know. I don't know. What are your opinions?
I feel bad because I feel like every single week I'm like, I think KB's lying.
I also had the thought that KB was lying when she got to the part where they all kissed. I don't know if I believed it.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was
people do
freaky.
not be kissing.
No. No, I don't think that, like, I think the initial kiss happened. I don't know if the friend jumped in. I've been a part of some three-way kisses, and they're not easy.
They're weird.
There's a lot of face space in the
It
way.
ends up everyone just putting their foreheads together.
Pretty much. Like, you can't really get the...
Now you can take turns. You know, it's give and take. It's a give. It was good. It was some give and take there, and it was kind of like, what are you doing? Like, move out the way. But
You're just holding two heads. And you're like, okay, now you two. Okay, now stop. Okay, now. Okay, now stop. Now you watch us. Like you're playing Barbie.
yeah.
Red light, green light. But with
Okay, T
smoothers.
thinks it's KB. She says, I think it didn't happen quite like that. I'm a little scared that, like, you two both play it like that. So it's hard to tell sometimes. What are you thinking?
I don't know
hard.
because both of your stories, I feel like I've heard some parts of it before when we were just talking about the subject.
Right.
Because there's parts of yours I was like, oh yeah, I
Yeah,
totally,
yeah.
you know,
Right,
what I'm
the Jada
saying?
Pinkett thing,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I know, and initially that was going to be my story, and I was like, no, I believe I've told that story.
But that end part, I don't, I'm not sure if they were fiance at the time, like how you're making it.
Okay, so the thing with that particular couple is they got engaged really, really quickly. Like maybe I feel like she was still in high school. And this happened, we had to have been out of high school because we were like traveling to go to concerts.
Okay.
And she was sleeping, she slept with a dude in a band. So I would hope that she was above 18. You know what I mean?
Well, here's the thing with metal bands.
Yeah, but that's true. But this dude it's never come out that he's been like a
Right.
creepo. I mean, she was still 18, which isn't great. But
Right.
but yeah, I do think that they were engaged at the time.
Okay.
Yeah. But it was it was a high school relationship, so they went back and forth a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then for Timmy's, I don't know. It's just weird that the part that you said is true is the Mr. B part is kind of like, I'm like, wow, he
That's
pulled
the
up my
weird-
dad card.
Well, it was at my dad's work.
Yeah.
I mean,
I know. I feel like so when you took the trail down, right? You parked at that little spot, and you walked the trail down. And when you got to the entrance for essentially our dad's work, because there's like a back entrance like in the forest preserve, there's to the right. There's like a little dip. And lots of people fish down. That's the other thing that's a little suspicious because a lot of people fish down there. There's anytime I'd go down there would usually be a couple dudes down there fishing. So maybe it was a matter of at that time they didn't care, or they also knew somebody. I don't know. But is that where you were?
If I recall, we parked like right by the building.
Oh,
And-
you went into Dad's work.
Yes, and they stopped. That cart rolled up like as we were taking stuff out of the back of the car. So it was like we didn't get to literally any trail. Like we were taking stuff out, and a guy rolled up and was like,
You went into Dad's work.
"Yeah,
They have a gate.
yeah."
You went through the gate.
Yeah.
You got the arm lifted.
Yep.
How did you do that?
We rang the thing, and I said, "I'm here to see Mr. B."
So they already knew that you were there for Dad.
Well, the guy in the building did because he let me in, but whoever was roaming on the golf cart apparently did not.
Whoever's lying has to take a shot of jelly beans. But they're-
I agree with that statement. Guys, maybe we're all the liar. Who knows? Who's to say? Really?
interesting. Damn, I feel like here's the problem I now have, KB.
Yeah.
Is I feel like I gave him a really good opportunity to just say that is where he was fishing at.
Yeah, we made it all the way back to the gate
But now
arm.
he's telling me
Yeah.
that no, he went into my father's
Yeah.
work. I'm gonna call Dad
Do it.
right now. He remembers this, you think?
Oh, I'm sure he does.
So you parked next to the building and you were getting your stuff out of the car and a guy rolled up on a cart. Where the fuck was he coming from and why did he need a cart? He was
Well, how would I know that? You see, his backstory was. I don't fucking know. He could have been jerking it in a golf cart and was like, "Oh, look at these fellas."
I would just think that nobody would come up to him and say something if
Because
he
you
was
made it past the gate.
You would think. Yet here we are.
Now, KB might just be helping me with this investigation because she's the liar.
Yeah.
No.
Or you're the liar
Yeah.
and you're just trying to throw us for a loop. But I'm going to still say KB.
Okay, then I'm going to say Timmy.
Fine.
Fine. Oh, God, I didn't like that reaction.
Mr. Gimmick said, "Among Us."
I mean, kind of, yeah.
Sus. Very sus, as the kids would say.
No, we need your guys' help. This is not going to go. I promise it's not going to
So
go anywhere.
what was Shorty's reaction to you after he went to her with this information?
Oh, how was my friend to me?
Yeah.
I mean, we had that agreement that like I would not lie for you. And so she wasn't mad. She knew that yeah. It was actually the most mature response to something that she's ever had in our
Okay.
friendship.
Okay.
Yeah. She was like, I didn't expect you to lie for me.
Yeah.
I'm like, I also didn't know to lie for you. You
Yeah.
didn't tell me, so she couldn't exactly be mad at me.
Yeah.
And I think she was in a stage where if she was fucking around, like she was 1 foot out the door anyway. They never made it to the wedding. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she didn't really care if the relationship was over. Who gonna be
And you were still
now?
friends with her after?
Unfortunately, I was. For some years.
Gotcha.
Yeah, see? Mr. Gimmick, KB might be sus, but I also think Tim.
First of all, ouch. My feelings.
I know, I'm having a hard time. Okay. Sometimes KB... I'm trying to think of what KB's method is here. I don't know. Because I fucking think it might be KB too. But Tim's is suspicious. I don't know why. Okay, if a dude came up on the cart, that means he wasn't in the building. So he does not know. But also, like, dude, yeah, why would you think anything? He got past the gate.
And how many?
Because
other-
we're getting all of our fishing stuff out. Usually, if you get in the gate, you're there to like talk to somebody or see someone.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, they have their own like fishing area.
Mm.
But we like got into the gate and started taking fishing stuff out, and he rolled up almost immediately and was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Mm.
This here be government property." He was a pirate.
He was about, arr,
That's not true.
arr, just be my land.
Yeah, this be government land.
All right. No, he might. I remember that pirate. Shit.
Fuck, that did work with that one pirate
He did work with that one pirate.
that drove a golf cart. Fuck, I remember.
His name was Bob.
And Adele, does Adele know?
She knows.
Okay.
She knows all my secrets.
Wow.
All of them?
Hell yeah.
He's like, I told Adele this story on our first date.
Yeah.
Can I finish this?
Yeah.
Yeah, on our first date, because the first question I asked Adele was like, "Do you know who my dad is?"
Are you? Yeah. Do you know who my dad is?
Dropped a couple of names. Mr.
Mr.
B.
B. Master joint roller.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. Balls. Help. Okay. So
And Sterling is gone, right?
Yeah, he's gone.
Allegedly.
Okay.
He's gone.
Could be watching Twitch on his phone.
Because he fucked me up with the whole statistic shit last week.
Well, just the
2
fact
weeks
that he's landed on himself before, and he decided not to. He decided not to fuck with us.
Yeah, but that still fucks up my statistics.
Yeah. Well, it also fucks up your statistics that it just resets. Like, it doesn't keep track.
Yep. All right, we got one vote in the chat for Mr. Beast,
That's fair. That's fair. I also think he's lying.
aka Jimmy. Little Jimmy.
That's his name.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Jimmy. Good for him. I don't know. Okay. Let's do it. Let's put in our votes.
Okay.
Cast your votes now. Sorry. Who was the liar last week?
Yes. It was.
That's the
correct.
problem. It doesn't fucking matter, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with KB.
Well, I'm going Timmy.
I was gonna vote for KB, but now I'm thinking about voting for Aimee just to fuck everything up.
Wow.
I'm voting for Aimee.
Okay, that helps nothing.
We did it.
Everyone has a vote.
The next vote in chat is what the answer is.
That's who we're locking in.
Okay, I was gonna vote KB initially. That was my vote.
Mr. Gimmick
Mr. Gimmick also said KB.
Who the fuck is Mr. Who is this?
It's DJ.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
It's the homie DJ.
What's up, DJ?
Yes.
Also thanks, KB.
There it
I
is.
don't want to be so pissed. If it's Timmy. I'll be so pissed.
Okay. What did how we do this? Who we asking first? KB got the most votes.
So I feel like
All right, let's ask.
me?
Yeah.
Aimee,
Yes.
are you the liar?
Yes, I am telling the truth.
Wow.
I am telling the truth.
Okay. Did this mother?
There's no ellipses after that.
No.
Okay.
No, I'm done.
Okay. So then I guess it would be
Timmy.
me. Somebody asked me a question.
Hey,
Hey, Timmy.
Yes.
Are you the liar?
I am not the liar.
oh shit.
This
I
motherfucker,
swear to fucking
he
God.
did an
if he
Uno
did this
reverso
again,
where he
if
made
he
us
did
all
this again, if he did it again. No. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Okay.
We might have won. Well, not you, because you voted for me like an idiot.
I changed it to KB at the end to cover my bases.
What the?
All right. This might be good news. We might have won somehow. KB,
What's up?
are you the liar?
Hell no.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Are you serious? Are you done?
Yeah.
Are you the liar?
Yeah.
Yeah. God damn it. You lied about lying. He was about to get an angry phone call. I swear.
Like it would be very sterling to make us all be telling the truth the week after,
Right after.
he made us.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Oh, thank goodness. Tell me what you're lying about specifically.
wait, is it the well
All
what
of
made,
that happened in a span of a year.
Oh, okay. Not in that small
not
amount
in
of
that
time.
small.
for some reason I thought it was the hand card, the dolly.
The dolly.
I was like, that's weird.
We legit had to carry this fucking dolly
And
every
then-
fucking where.
It was weird enough to work.
I remember we've had dollies at some of my jobs, and I'm like, yeah, we do like ride around on them.
It's true. Yeah.
They're
No,
pretty easy to
people
pick
in
around.
bars, like, that was the most believable thing to me.
Yeah,
Yeah, let me give you a ride around on this fucking dolly. Oh, thank goodness. KB's a liar. Whew. I feel so much better. Also, damn, I can't believe that your story's true.
That is exactly what happened. Yeah.
Damn.
Because Dad was like, yeah, just go to the gate, let him know you're here to see me. You'll get in. And then I think Dad initially was like, I'll show you the spots, like the good spots.
And they got probably busy or something.
Yeah. or
That
like
was
I
the
said,
thing.
literally as soon as we got out and like popped, because I think we were in like maybe gym, because this is back my like high school friends. I don't talk to like any of those dudes anymore. Yeah, except my roommate.
Yeah. I talk to him sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. But yeah, no, that was immediately dude wrote up, and then I gave him the old, "Do you know who my dad is?" And my friends were just like, "I can't believe that fucking worked."
Did you ever get to use that again? Did you ever get to use our father to get out of anything, or
No, I didn't, but I think our oldest brother got out of a ticket.
he was at
once.
court?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was like, "This name, that's the name of somebody else."
Yeah.
Well, he's a junior, so that helps.
Yes, that did help. And he was like, "We'll throw it." He said, "Your dad's a friend of the government." And my dad's like, "I just work here."
I just sometimes let my son go fishing.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Well, good. That's crazy that all of that happened. When did the kiss happen?
The kiss
in
happened.
relativity, like to the wedding. Nice.
No.
Like a year.
A year before.
No, not 9 months. So like from when that happened to yeah.
Enough to have a baby. Enough to have a mouth baby, because that's how you get pregnant.
But no, it all that happened. The kiss thing happened at
Damn, that's really fucked up that your whole story was fucking true except like the timeline of it. That's fucked up. I'm gonna do that. I'd be like, you know how I said it took us 45 minutes to get to Alpine Valley? That was a lie. That part.
49 minutes.
Everything else happened, for sure.
Remember how he said he's the drummer? He was the bass player.
He
She was a
actually the
bad
bassist.
groupie.
Yes, it was really bad.
I know Timmy not the one talking about somebody changing a lie.
Hell yeah.
Both.
This is fucking delicious. Like I could eat
I
drink a million of these.
since we got the one, we've probably had a cumulatively 7 or 8 of those. Anytime we see them, we get
I wonder if they're at Walmart. They probably come in a pack.
probably.
Yeah. I have some calls to make then.
Yeah, no,
To
for
Mr.
sure.
Walmart himself.
Dr. Walmart.
Oh, I'm sorry. Don't fuck around. So is Snapple just done with the glass bottles?
Maybe? I don't know.
Smart. Does Snapple carry their classic flavors? Like their strawberry kiwi?
Yes.
That's
yeah,
good.
they're in the same bottles.
Nice. Important information.
See, those are the ones I don't like.
The kiwi strawberry?
Like all of those ones, the
OG one?
yeah,
Yeah.
like this is I like the flavor on that.
Yeah, it's delicious. Oh, goodness. Did you tell me I hit a word?
Yeah.
Did you try to sneak that in? That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed it. It was the F word, wasn't it?
Really
Okay, well, here we go.
cute.
Your word was fun.
Fun?
Yeah,
Was it the F word? That's not what I thought you meant.
I know.
Clever.
I can't wait to tell KB what your words were.
No.
I'm surprised I haven't hit any.
Well, technically.
But I was nice. And I didn't. You hit both of them
It
in the
was-
pre-show.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
well then I'll
But I was being nice.
I'll join you.
Okay.
Well, I mean, do you have anything fun coming up that you're going to be doing, KB?
I get stuff in June, but May I've just been working on shit. Having a lot of fun. SNL is going awesome. We've had some great lineups, some great shows. Aimee gonna be on there soon.
Mm-hmm.
What, like, non-comedy stuff you got going on?
Yeah, you can go to my YouTube and check out my little shit going on.
Tim's so funny.
Amy's cheesing because I'm trying to get you back there.
Tim's trying to get you to say the words.
Yeah.
He wants to know what you're doing in your personal life coming up.
Yeah.
Going to a concert?
Yeah.
Oh, what concert's that?
Janet Jackson?
There it is. It was Janet concert. Those were your words. What was my second word?
I got my whole fit ready too, G.
I'm excited for you.
That's gonna be a dope ass concert.
Yeah.
Luda and Janet Jackson.
This is I want to go to many concerts this year. I want to. Look, this is the babiest of baby shots.
And I appreciate that.
Good.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. It's been a long time. We've matured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, look at us growing.
Leading healthier lifestyles.
Smoking lots of weed.
Yes, that's pretty much it.
There you go.
But cheers
Cheers.
to us, the Happy Corner podcast. We've been doing this
Where
for
dreams come true. Make sure.
so many years.
Oh yeah, and
Your other word was vacation, but I mean, who gets to take those anymore?
I don't get to do that. It was optimistic, and I appreciate it.
I didn't know what you were gonna do for the True Truths and Lies summer shenanigans.
Oh, yeah.
Smart.
Yeah.
Smart. Yeah, vacations are for the 1%. I agree. Someone's like, you think you could go on, where would you go on vacation for like a month? And I was like, oh, bless
When
your
motherfuckers
heart.
be like for a month, I'm like, what the fuck do you do?
How?
Like, how are you doing that? Also, like, have
Gotta
you
take
ever
that
seen
alone.
some real broke homies, but they stayed vacationing? You like, how are you?
Or like going to all the wildest concerts. and,
Yeah,
like,
you're
I'm
like, how the fuck are you doing that? Like,
You don't have money. What happened? Teach me.
and then you go over to their crib and all they got is a bottle of mustard in their fridge.
I just eat the mustard, you know? Oh my goodness.
We can go pick up a hot and ready.
I mean, oh goodness. So check your Instagram and your YouTube. Go check out what KB's got coming up.
Yeah.
Like she said, I'll be on SNF. It's at June 6th, 8th, something.
Yeah.
It's in June. It's the beginning of June. Super excited. There is maybe a little bit of a rumor that me and Timmy could possibly
I'm not going to confirm or deny rumors right now.
could maybe potentially, if we wanted to, roast each other.
I don't think anyone would want to see that.
Actually, SNF is doing a really cool
I know.
roast battle.
I've heard.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I don't know. Maybe
It
it
could.
It could be kind of I don't know. It'd be interesting.
Tim
right?
said nobody wants to see that.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
And then
They don't like when we hate each other.
I'm not. Plus, I'm not very active in the
He's
roasting. scene.
yeah. In the comedy scene. You know.
We can have a boast battle where.
Yeah, we just compliment each other.
Yeah. Your mom's favorite.
You know that's not true. Tim may have posted a comment that said, Aimee Blaze versus her brother. And I said, who? Craig? Who?
Jeff.
I have multiples. I have multiple brothers.
but also, yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
It would-
Whoever it may
it
be. Yeah, we don't
whoever-
know.
We don't know. We don't know who's gonna be on the panel. They may do some time and do
Yeah.
some critiques. and
Oh,
jokes
shit. I
off,
definitely
you
don't
know.
want to do it.
Might be a really interesting panel.
Yeah.
So
All
it should
right.
be a good time.
Yeah. So when that happens, definitely
Yeah.
check that out. Whoever the guests may be,
Yeah.
even if it's not me and my brother, Craig.
Right.
Craigie Blaze is his stage name. Craigie Blaze.
Craigie.
Craigers Blaze.
Craigers Blaze. Oh, it's like Keggers.
The Blazes go to space.
The Craigers Blaze versus Aimee Blaze roast battle in outer space. It's gonna be a good time. So check that out. Keep an eye out. We'll be back next week.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a good time. I hope all of you have a great week. We will see you next week.
Yeah.
I love you. Bye. That was so weird.
You know, we just fucking up right here.
What the doctor ordered. We do.
Hey, it's the happy corner. Don't forget to support Rob Hines.
That's right.